Hi everyone. Recently, Marcus wrote to me that he was going to recon in Florida, and he asked me if I could do a list review, and I can. Unfortunately, I could not get this out before recon actually happened, so this is post-event. Sorry about that, Marcus. That's just it is what it is. I have a very busy to-do list sometimes, and I couldn't slot you in. Sorry, but we now know that Marcus actually came second, which is good. So now I can review a list that actually did well. Here we go. And it is a 16 order dice, 1250 points. So recon was not an actual recon, which my understanding is a smaller points um, game, but large one. 1250, 16 order dice, I like that. You could even go a little bit higher if you wanted to. So it's the Guadalcanal Pacific. Um, we've got a veteran lieutenant, veteran second lieutenant with an extra man. Ooh, that turns very expensive, doesn't it? I think I would pay the tax instead, but it does make him into a small team that's very survivable. I get that. Marine Raiders, these are really good skirmish units. Really good. Um, they're very large units, though. You've got 9 men in these units. Very large, but you do have the points, right? Um, I'm not sure at 146 that these are actually worth it. Points for value. I think you could get just as much from smaller units, skirmish units, um, but you do have a lot of points to play with. Artillery Observer, not normally worth it either, um, although I do know players who like to buy them. Veteran, hmm, again, it gives you a lot of survivability, doesn't it? And one more Marine Raiders. This one is more focused on close combat, with 2 SMGs and 2 BARs. Um, I would actually change this around a little bit, so that I would focus one unit mostly on close combat, give them SMGs, give them pistols, whatever you need, and then have the other units just be long range skirmishers. Just because that means that it's more focused somehow, right? But I know a lot of people playing Americans who like these multifaceted units. Units that can do a lot of different stuff. Veteran medium mortar, 2 veteran bazooka teams, everything veteran. Um, but I guess that's the Guadalcanal um, theatre platoon, right? And I can't remember if you have to have everything veteran, maybe. Double bazooka definitely means that if your enemy is bringing tanks, they're going to be dead. Flamethrower team, veteran. War dog team, veteran. It's all the small teams that boosts your order dice count no end, doesn't it? Veteran howitzer as well, medium with a spotter and a gun shield. That is going to be really difficult to kill. I guess this survived most of your games, unless you really got hit by a mortar at some point. This howitzer just is going to survive. With that gun shield, it's not going to die. An armored car pin mounted jeep thingy, veteran, and then white scout car. I like this because this gives you another sort of ish armored car, right? It's just 7+. You've got 8-man transport capacity, which means that one of the veteran units, I guess the small raider unit here, can go in that, be pushed up, and then jeeps for the bazookas and flamethrowers. Really nice. It's a very skirmish heavy, and then counterpunch list. That combination is really nice. And from what I'm seeing of an American meta, I guess you guys like skirmishes a lot more than I do. Um, so this is a good skirmish list. Would I wish there to be just one more, two more, maybe infantry units? Yeah. So if you were ever to change this list up, I guess I would cut down a little bit on the size of these units. I would cut down to 7 men, I guess, for skirmish units. Cut out the pistols for these two, have this one with SMGs and pistols, and then see if I could find the points for just one more unit. And if you can, of course, cut down some of all this veteran stuff, but I guess you can't, right? So that was my feedback. Really happy you did well with the list. Congratulations on that. To everyone who attended, congratulations if you did well. I'm sorry if you did not. That was it for today. Cheers.